Hello, my little snakes. This is the Dark Lord's Hour, and I am your host and Lord, Voldemort. Remember. Well, I forgot the rest, my little snakes, but happy November. I hope that you're all having a good November, my dear listeners. I, for one, am having a very bad November. You see, you would think Nagini was a dog, because she's been acting like a real bitch lately. Last evening, we were drinking hot cocoa and watching The Bachelor, and instead of our usual funny and quirky commentary, I can tell you that her name is fitting, because all she did was nag, and hiss, of course. Sometimes I do miss being around other witches and wizards. And no, before you start correcting me, Wormtail doesn't really count. As you know, his intelligence is closer to that of a troll, and he smells. If only I had some humans here that I could stand. But, alas, I hate all of you, so I must suffer alone. Enough about Nagini. Shut up, Nagini. Now, it appears it is time to look at a new wizard product, so you can know what your Dark Lord advises you to purchase as a loyal, pureblood consumer. For this episode, I had Wormtail buy me a Pygmy puff. And you know, my little snakes, I was honestly very excited about the prospect of having some company that couldn't talk back. I had even made it a little bed out of a pumpkin juice carton next to mine and Nagini's. But, alas, because of the incompetence over at Magical Menagerie, I am sad to inform you that Ernest, the Pygmy puff, did not make it. Maybe telling people that Pygmy puffs can't handle being left in the bag from the pet store for 2 weeks would be an idea. I can tell you, it was quite a sight to behold when we found, or should I say, smelled it, my little snakes. Not even Nagini would eat it, but thank Salazar for Wormtail's appetite is all that I will say. I suppose it goes to show that Nocturne Alley is the only reliable marketplace for magical creatures in our British wizarding community as of now. It is with great certainty that I can tell you that Pygmy puffs over at Magical Menagerie are not endorsed by your Dark Lord. Shame on you, pet vendors. What a disappointment you are to the wizarding community and to the Pygmy puffs. Your Dark Lord was really looking forward to some new company. Now, I believe it is time for a word from our sponsor. Acoustic Whisper is the album of the century, filled with completely original and beautiful songs from the life of the darkest of lords and brightest star, Voldemort, such as the smash hit Potter. Every night in your dreams, I see you, you feel me. That is how I know that I will win. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that my cause does go on. And the Evergreen, dedicated by Lord Voldemort to the Azkaban chain gang. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. The ministry's a joke, I'm broke. Your Lord has been MIA. It's like you're always stuck in prison here. Well, it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But Baldi will be there for you when the muggle starts to spread. I'll be there for you. I am in Potter's head. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're here for your Lord too. With special bonus track, Ernest, an original Pygmy Puff support song by Lord Voldemort. No actual proceeds will go to Pygmy Puffs. We're Pygmy Puffers in a wizard's world. Life is magic, but hardly fantastic. You can buy a pair, impress witches everywhere. Humiliation, out of your expectation. Come on, Pygmies, let me pet you. Yeah. Come on, Pygmies, let me pet you. Oh, Valdi, we have so much fun. Oh, Ernest, we're just getting started. Oh, I love you, Valdi. Acoustic whisper. Hear the magic. Available for 15 galleons by owl order for a limited time only. What a bargain. Yours truly can highly recommend buying at least 3 records immediately. I believe it will be a collector's item in no time, my little snakes. Now, I believe it is time for my favorite segment of this show, my little snakes, Valdi Mail. Your opportunity to write and ask for my intelligent and most welcome advice. Now, my good listeners, 2 letters have been written to me for today. I knew this would pick up in no time. And now to the letters. Most intelligent, amazing, and incredibly sexy Lord. Well, this could be from anyone. We miss you and we are cold. Pumpkin pasty supplies ran out 3 years ago. Please show your loyal followers mercy and help. The most loving and warmest regards, the Azkaban Chain Gang. Oh, the Azkaban Chain Gang. Bellatrix and the others that I won't mention as they've been cut out for budgeting reasons. I only have one thing to tell you. Your loyalty is not forgotten. The Dark Lord works in mysterious ways. Let us look at the second letter, my little snakes. Dear Valdi, how do I pick which familiar to bring with me to Hogwarts? Is there one that is best suited for the dark future? Thank you for your letter, Madam Cake. Well, your familiar has to be useful, and most importantly, it must fit your aesthetic. Green is preferable. We all like to match here in our order, as I'm sure you are all aware. Would you look at that? It appears it is time for our pure bloodling fun corner. For all my special and even smaller little snakes listening. Now, the magical creature Valdi will teach you about today, my tiny snakes, is as fluffy as my legs here in November, the Pygmy Puff. Not much is known about the Pygmy Puffs, other than they're very fluffy and extremely fragile, apparently. Wormtail said that some strange and colorfully dressed, white-haired little witch in the pet store said that they're known to sing on Boxing Day. But I suppose we won't know if it's true, my little snakes. So, my little snakes, you might be wondering what should happen to these fluff balls. Well, let Voldy tell you. While they are lesser than us, and less fluffy than some of us, they don't really hurt anyone, but perhaps your wallet, if you don't buy one from a more reliable seller. So, your Dark Lord has no opinion on Pygmy Puffs. So, cuddle away, my little snakes. Now, I believe that is all we have time for this time, my little snakes. Goodbye, and stay feisty and mildly poisonous until next time. Bye!
Thank you for listening. The Dark Lord's Hour podcast is a fan-made Harry Potter parody created by the Pixie Pokers. Do you want to find out more, or do you simply prefer to look rather than listen now that touch and smell are out of the question? Then head on over to youtube.com/pixiepokers.